manageable. Praise Cthulhu! I got surprised again! Venom is in Dark Souls, yes. That is the surprise, Squidgeniers. It's a crossover. The first boss slain. So that was Gundyr. Can be pretty tough in the beginning. Again, the second phase is weak against fire. So using fire bombs that you just picked up, what a coincidence, is very effective because it stuns it and then it screeches and does do something for a while so you can attack. And so I would say using the fire bombs definitely helps, and also staying close to the enemy. They're gonna invade you, they should be just as susceptible to monsters as you are, to keep it fair. I need on my... well, it is a little bit hard to act and play Dark Souls, okay? Koala, you weren't there. It is because, and if you look in the Discord, the official new emote is now online. I uploaded it, so it now takes some time until it is approved by Twitch. But there is a new emote. The amazing Sashi made it, so thank you so much, Sashi. Great work. It will be the Ako Panda Love. You can check it out on the Discord. So we also got a big soul from our friend here, I think, if I remember correctly. Or did we? We did not? We did not. Okay. We did not? Wait, we did not? I thought we... Don't you get a Gundyr soul? Am I... Oh, we get the called sword. Sword missing from the shrine bonfire. Cannot be equipped as a weapon. Thrust into the shrine bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires. Again, the game tells you what to do, not in the game, not with a pop-up message, not with a quest log or anything, but it tells you. You just have to read the item description. This sword is only bequeathed to chosen Ash. As judged by the Udex, you await... who awaits the arrival of Ash as Scabbard. So the Udex, that was Gundyr here, he awaits the arrival of the Ash, and it's basically a challenge for you. No boss soul from Udex. Yeah, I mixed it up. After the word Discord, your stream died. Well, now you have to look at Discord. But yeah, there's the new emote. I don't know how long it will take until it is approved. Hopefully it goes quick, but it's just a matter of time. So very excited to share that with you. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Sashi did an amazing job, as I was sure she would do. So now we have this area. Great lighting here. We have this tower. Looking around. Also, another thing to figure out a little bit of the story in Dark Souls is look around at the area. So this one is a large thing. This could be the big tomb from which Yorm, the giant, the big boy, the flamey big boy in the intro cutscene came out. At least he had a big tomb. Maybe it was another Lord Soul, another Lord that came out there. But that's definitely a big tomb. So someone came out there who probably is not a regular size. And now we continue this way. I like our burning cape though. Oh, by the way, now you see in the upper left that we have like a fiery symbol. And our face is as beautiful as always. We are now back to Aragon. And we are on fire. Which now means we are kindled. And in kindled form we have more HP, or full HP. And we are also able... People can invade us and we can do co-op. And we can call co-op helpers in kindled form. Oh, come on. Let me... I want to parry. No! God damn it. Come here. Ah! There we go! There we go, parry. Imagine seeing this enormous sarcophagus. It slowly starts opening from the inside. What is going to emerge? It's just some regular sized suit. Yeah, so someone comes out there and about, oh, I have such a hangover. Like, I don't know how I got here. Audio sync is not good. On my end, it looks fine. So it must be on your end. So here we have a homeward bone, a very helpful item. Bone fragment reduced to white ash, returned to last bonfire used for resting, or to the shrine bonfire. Bonfires are sustained by bones of the undead. In rare cases, their previous owner's strong urge to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. So there's the reason why that works. And also you hear the voice of other monsters. When you go into the menu, the game doesn't stop. So you have to be careful when to look at your equipment, etc. because enemies might attack you. Dumb internets. Maybe he needed room for his TV and PlayStation in that sarcophagus. Maybe. It's the guy from Hangover, yeah. With a dark sign tattoo on his face. So they are a little bit hidden here, and I missed them twice. Oh boy. But the good thing, I can now show, I can hit behind my shield. It still consumes stamina, and my stamina regeneration is slower when I'm behind my shield. But I can hit from behind my shield. Don't like playing with spears, so it's a little bit of a pain for me to use the spear in combat. I think I will switch fairly soon. But for now... Oh. Okay, so lots of sarcophagi. Sarcophaguses. Hi, dude. Why so somber? I think he's dead. Yeah. But they are a good... spears are very good in the beginning and for new players because you have some additional protection with them and they have a good range and some have a nice moveset. For example, the Partisan has more slashing attacks as well, which can be very nice. Oh, doggo! Sombo doggo! Some doggo. I just kicked the doggo. Doggo down. So here's something that I noticed during my playthrough. Look at this sword. And don't spoil it maybe yet, but some of you will recognize the sword and this will play a role later. So... another little detail that you can catch early on when you look at your environment. There's that dude. Don't wanna... We will meet that dude over there very soon, but not now. Poke them to death. Another ember. Oh, I think I haven't looked at an ember yet. Let's do that very quickly. No unkindled can ever truly claim the embers that burn within a champion's bosom, which is precisely what makes their yearning for warmth so keen. Gain the strength of flame and increase max HP until death. With the strength of fire, the summoning signs of unkindled becomes visible, and seekers of embers can be summoned to join in cooperation. But beware, the embers may also attract invaders. So, with those embers, you can kindle yourself. And as it describes to you, you can use then co-op or can be invaded. It also raises your max HP. Until you die. When you die, you're not kindled anymore. The homeward bone. Oops. There's that. I think I've picked up everything out here from this side. So let's go in here and see what this is all about. Oh yeah, Amber. I get the terminology wrong. Let's talk to this lady.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end I am at thy side. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless
Bonfire
souls
bear
will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring ye souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring ye souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be sovereignless. I will Ashen One.
So she, with her, we can level up.
Then touch the darkness within me.
I will touch your darkness anytime
Take
you want.
nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
That's one way to put it. So we can level up here. I will do that in a second. We will first look around a little bit. So then we have this guy here.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of
Yeah,
death.
AJ, true.
Well,
Neat
you're not
little
alone.
throwback to Demon Souls.
We
I think it's even the
unkindled
same voice
our
actress, but I'm not sure.
Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we are talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Collapse
Don't you
emote.
think? What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. What a sick joke. Asking us to...
Okay. So, and the way here quests work here, usually you talk to people and then during the course of the game something happens and then you have to talk to them again, and so it works a little bit different to other games. Bonfire, waifu, ageless and immortal, Firelink shrine, seeking champions of ash to restore this world to its former glory. This is Yorm the Giant of the profane capital. So that is the big boy from the intro. Then we have Watchers of the Abyss. Again, we see these swords. May there be a connection? Who knows? Now I have to run around. But a nice little detail. I stumbled upon that one grave outside. And it will play a role later. Here's Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. So this gives us also the little more impression about what's going on, or at least an idea. So this King Lothric is supposed to be the last hope of his line. Then here we have Saint Aldrich of the Deep. And here is not an empty throne. Someone sitting here.
Oh, that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Yeah,
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be linked to preserve this world.
Magic is certainly viable
of the first
in this game. I will get to that in a second.
I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus.
So interesting little dialogue here, but magic is certainly viable here. You have
now.
You have the blue bar at the top, which is basically your mana for all intents and purposes, which gets which you need for either magic or your special attacks, and you can level up so you have more mana. You use these Ashen Ashes flasks to fill it back up, and you can redistribute how many of these you want. I will show that in a second. And there are plenty of good spells. I personally do not prefer playing a magic-based character in Dark Souls, but that's just my taste. It is certainly a viable option. Yeah, and Bloodborne magic is very poor in comparison, or at least, I would say, a little more rudimentary. Supportive gimmicks, yeah, kind of that. Then we have this lady here.
Pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets.
So here we have a little merchant.
I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me.
I think the issue in Bloodborne is that the magic attacks that you get later are really good, but in the beginning it doesn't really help you out. Let's talk to her some more.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares.
So she tells us that she wants umbral ash.
Is it not our sorry fate?
And if we find those and give it to her, she expands her inventory. In a way, Draco, yes, that puts it very well.
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip?
Oh, tell me everything.
That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers. And so thou art in need of a soapstone, Ashen One. Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me. Ashen One, if my is it?
So if the dialogue repeats, you're out of options. She sells a bunch of nice stuff. Embers are always nice. This tower key is useful. eventually. You will definitely need that. A white sign soapstone, that is, you can put your sign on the ground and other people can call you for co-op. I will buy that for now, just to have it. And then she sells some nice things. The short sword is nice. Scimitar, dex-based weapon, dagger, some basic other items, a torch, basic armor, but that's about it. Not much in the beginning. We can sell stuff to her as well. For example, the souls just gives us the soul amount.
Be sure to bring more souls.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, let's talk to... Oh, by the way, before I forget it. If you look closely at her clothes, this is the same outfit, just a little bit weathered, that the Firekeepers, or whatever their name were, in Dark Souls 2 had. So there's a little callback to that. And a little bit similarity to the Sealer's outfit in Dark Souls 1. So we can talk to him in a second. And he is a familiar character, which caught me a little bit off guard, and I don't think I'm a big fan of that it's just blatantly that he's here, but anyway, you can look at this table there. You have a Balder side sword, very good dex weapon. But yeah, we can talk to him. He's Andre of Astora.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons.
Shrine handmaidens, yeah.
You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust.
Thank you for that, AJ.
A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms.
Oops.
Let me smith you weapons.
Almost accidentally hit him.
Such is my purpose.
Yeah, I think that is something that when I played Dark Souls 3, I would say for the most part they handle the callbacks and references well, but there are some moments and things where I was like, that's a little bit too much on the nose. So it's a tough balance, and I would say more often than not they struck that balance well, but sometimes it's a little bit off. I can remember she introduced herself as but a humble handmaiden. True. I forget these things. That is why I need you, AJ, and all the other experts. And by the way, you can also attack any NPC. They will then be pissed off. That happened to me in Dark Souls 1 when I played it for the first time. I got to the gargoyles and then met Andre there for the first time, and he's one of the very few blacksmiths there in the game, and very essential in the beginning. And I accidentally, when I took a break from playing the game, I was talking to him like that, and I put my controller away because I was going to the toilet or getting something to eat or drink or something like that, and I put it down and accidentally hit the attack trigger, and it aggroed him, so I couldn't use him, and that was before the game was patched, or I hadn't downloaded the patch, which meant I had to pay an insane amount of souls to absolve my sins so I could use him as a blacksmith again. It was... I had to restart again. That's the long story short here. It was very, very enraging. Especially because it's my first playthrough at that point. I was like,
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire.
He has a sword there, like a Balder side sword.
Should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape.
So he tells you that he can repair things.
Pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
The weapon entrance thing in the all of the Souls games always was pretty pointless to me. Yeah, exactly, Jacob.
There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems.
So we got a fire gem as the burial gift, which is very rare. Like the first infusion gem that you get is way later in the game, which is why I chose that.
Forge them well, and they will.
And it's also, I would say, good advice for new players because it can give you a good advantage in the beginning to have a strong fire weapon.
Another matter. Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned.
That's a creepy laugh, if I ever heard one. Oh, and these ghosts, those are other players in other worlds. Always spooks me.
Oh, by the way, if you find any Estus shards, bring them in. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, you'd want for life or focus.
So yeah, with Estus flasks,
always stay with
more
you.
Estus.
Why not treat
That's
them
the
well?
simple thing.
Huh?
Yeah. That's totally true. That and the thing is, if you infuse a weapon with an element, it also means that it goes through 2 protection of the enemy. First, physical damage and the elemental damage protection, so it can be actually detrimental. So we can allot Estus. Right now we have 3 Estus flasks and 1 Ashen Estus. For now I will take 4 just for health. And as he said, if we find an Estus flask shard, we would get more. So if we find a next one, we would then have 5 Estus flasks overall. Hello, Blacko! Thanks for the shout out. I have a few streams open, so sorry trying to follow as much as I can. Totally fine, Blacko. Thank you for stopping by. Totally enjoying it, yeah. So we can repair, infuse. Here it is. For example, I could infuse the spear right now with the fire gem, which would mean it would go from 104 plus 11 damage to 88 physical and 88 fire damage, so quite a bit more. But that's about it. Can also reinforce for that. That would just make it stronger, like he said. But for that, I need 2 Titanite shards at the moment. It is more akin to Bloodborne, yeah.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Well,
You really are fond of
not with the name Blacko,
If I
but
didn't know better,
oh,
I think you had feelings for me.
Blacko, welcome to the Vintage Panda Club, and thank you, Master Draco, for gifting a sub to Velocity Blacko. That's very kind of you and very generous. Welcome. There is actually it is not called Baldur's Side Sword, but there's a sword that is basically kind of the same stats and the same move set. Something I want to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to go over the stats a little bit. Here you can see the physical damage is 104 plus 11. Those plus 11 are based on the attribute bonus you see down below. And these are, let me see, can I get the mouse? Yeah. That means a D rating in strength, C rating in dexterity, no rating in intelligence, and no rating in faith. So this means the more strength you have, the more plus you get in physical. However, the more dexterity you have, since it has a better rating, it gives you even more of a bonus to it. Hope it makes sense. Baldur's Swag Sword. Yeah, it's a really good weapon. So let's this area, and I don't tell you too much by this, it will fill over time. we will see more people coming here, coming and going. Are you dual wielding bolter side swords, Blacko? So now let's use... So we read the item description for the coiled sword, which told us to use it here. And we can do that. There we go. So, and with this bonfire we could now teleport into other worlds, but I won't do that just now. There's a little more to explore here. My voice is a little rough today. So, excuse me coughing. It just hurts so much. Bloodborne is the only one you finished 100%. Yeah, I'm a little torn on Bloodborne. I really liked the setting. I think it is, from a narrative standpoint, the most cohesive, coherent, and most intriguing. But at the same time, also, just overall, it didn't grab me as much, and I can't put my finger on it why. It was just, I don't know. I played it once, it was fine, and the weapons are cool. I think one of the issues I had is that you didn't have as much variety in weapons, because that is one thing I liked about the Souls game, that you can switch around so much in terms of equipment. Was over a better, far superior in any part, in your opinion? It's different though, yeah. So this is a giant, a dead giant, you know from Dark Souls 2, very interesting. The seed of a giant is yet to fall. What that means, we will have to see. Then we have a tower, and we saw at the merchant that she sells a tower key for 20,000 souls. We have 7,138, so not enough. And here's a little trick. Here's a little trick. Let's see if I... Oh. So we can make this jump. And this is not cheesing the game, by the way. This is intentional. Because this tree wouldn't be there in that angle if you couldn't do that. And they would have patched it out if that would be an accident. But it is something that Souls players just try when they see that. It is a... It will take me a few tries, by the way. But you can make the jump, and by that enter an area that you get only later. Usually you would get there when you open the tower with the 20,000 souls. Sometimes I get it first try, and sometimes it takes me ages. So. But there are a few cool items that are especially useful in the beginning, which is why I am doing that like an idiot. And although it looks like you can't do it, you definitely can do it. Ah! It's a different way to reward patience. Yeah, and it's also kind of a way to reward long-time players, because... Ah, that was close. Because if you played a lot of the Souls game and you see this, you're kind of like, that is weird. But you need the right moment. There we go. See, and again, this is no accident. This is not exploiting a glitch or anything. It is intentional. Otherwise, they would have patched it out. It wouldn't have been there in the first place. It is very much intentional. So, now you can see we're above all of that. And... Oh! Asher Raid! What a pumper-rum! Asha, thank you for the raid. Hello, Falstro. Hello, Crafty. How are you all? Thank you so much for the raid. Perfect timing, yes. You raid. Hello, Asha. How are you doing? Thank you. How is Dragon Age? Picklepea, yes. Koala. It's Picklepea, yes. So, this is the crow. And the way that works is that you have to drop specific kinds of items here, and they will exchange that. So, if I remember correctly, I think the firebomb is one item, and then you have to leave one item here. Pomperump. Hello, Vileblood. Welcome to the stream. And now, if you pick it up, you get a large Titanite chart. So let me see if I can figure out what were the other ones. I'm not sure. Maybe Homeward Bone? Picklepea. Yes, Picklepea. I'm doing very well, Vileblood. How are you? So, this is Call Over. And we got the iron bracelets. We will have a look at them in a second. I'm not sure if an ember works. No? Okay. Yeah, that no Picklepea, that no pump. So you kind of have to figure out what kind of items they want. I think you can drop a talisman or chime, but I need that one right now. Waiting for the weekend? Yeah. It was steamy. Asha, wow. Let's have a look at the iron bracelets. Durable iron bracelets protecting the wearer's wrists, said to be the bracelets of a Knight of Sunlight from a previous age. Has no particular powers, but are of fine quality and evidently taken well care of. So, now if I would equip these, we can see that this would mean that they are a little bit heavier. But they are the same, they're not heavier, but they are, I would say, they're similar. They are better against magic attacks, whereas this one is better against physical attacks. But this has a little better poise. It's tough. I think I will keep the gloves. Spellcaster, welcome! Just in time. The fire gem could work. Oh, right. Do I want to use this? Yeah, let's do it. No. Who lied to me? Master Draco lied. It was steamy there with some wooing, some flirting, some kissing. But then I didn't go through to keep something for later. No, those bracelets are actually from the Solaire of Astora armor, from the Warriors of Sunlight armor that you know from Dark Souls 1. And we picked up an Estus shard. A shard soaked in Estus. Give to the blacksmith at the shrine to increase usage of Estus flasks. In the old days, it was rare to see an Estus flask far from its owner, but this shard offers hope, however shattered. So with that, we can upgrade that. And this here... Ooh, it's a secret. It's a secret, everyone. It's a hidden door. And let me see. We can leave here a message. We can here blah 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 ahead, and then We can... Concepts maybe. Hint secret ahead. We can leave that on the ground, and other players who play online will see this message and will be like, huh, secret ahead? So they may strike here and can look at it. So that way you can help or sometimes troll other players online. Oh, I'm enjoying it a lot. And here is another little secret. It's a chest. The covetous silver serpent ring. Immersion rune, that was the obtain item noise, not the discover secret passage noise. Okay, then now. God damn it. Insanity. So, the covetous silver serpent ring. Let's have a look at that one. Since I go through the item's description. There we go. A silver ring depicted a snake that could have been, but never was, a dragon. Fallen foes yield more souls. Snakes are known as creatures of great avarice, devouring prey even larger than themselves by swallowing them whole. If one's shackles are cause for discontent, perhaps it is time for some old-fashioned greed. So, this item, for every enemy that you kill, this gives you more souls. So, very, very, very nice item to have very early on. Third playthrough, yeah. Very good, AJ. It's a shame that they didn't put invisible doors in Bloodborne, yeah. To a degree, I would say. So now... Before we venture out, let's... Actually... Actually... Let's try something.
You really
which is
are
a little
fond of
bit
chatting with
risky.
me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me.
You can click this on PC.
I can click this on PC. It wouldn't let me do it on mobile. Ha ha.
Thank you for the resub, AJ. 12-month, 1 year, vintage panda badge. Thank you so much, AJ, for all of your support. Oh, we have a cleric's chime. So now the real battle begins, people. He is tough. I can tell you that. And the first death. The naked samurai, yes. He's a tough enemy. Nightmare enemy. Yeah, especially with a... I don't know, I especially don't like fighting him with a spear, but... So this one is just there because it's loading the outside area. They have that to increase performance. So now, as you can see, I have 0 souls. In order to regain these, which I can, I have to pick them back up. Which I will do here. You can cheese them a little bit. There are ways to cheese them. Hey! I blocked! Oh. can, for example, kick him down. Got me there! Ah. It's foggy outside, be careful. Why you couldn't see my head? What? He's secretly libido man? Yeah. Always run into the wrong direction. You died, start over. Yeah, I don't even know where that spot is, AJ. But there's also another way. There's a different way to cheese them with range attacks. It is very difficult, but also I'm just very bad at parrying, so there's that. Like, if you're good at parrying, you can do it. It's just, I'm not good at it. That's the whole issue here. This is a stupid stance. Oh, that was a good series of attacks. I mean, maybe he walks down. Nope. He has also so much endurance that he does so many attacks. Oh, come on! That should have hit him. By the way, the bar that is down there, that is building up, that is bleeding. Okay, way too short on my jump attack. Oh, come on! Just because he's on stupid stairs. Ah! Old man got tricks. Okay, that hit him a little bit. I thought I hit him first. Clearly I didn't. Okay. Okay. Got this. He has also a good amount of confidence, yes. He's certainly not ashamed of his body, that's for sure. If he's in this stance, it means that he will do his special move there, and I can't block that. Try to trigger it here, but that doesn't work. Now he returns while I heal. So you can see that... Oh, I can block that. Hey, return to your post. Oh boy. I kind of cheese him here. I know it's not the most attractive version here, but... Hey, Chibi, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your day? Ooh. Oh! That guy parried me.
I hope all is well. Kleiner als 3.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Yeah, all is well. It's just that I got parried here. That's not so well.
drop that.
Bumperum.
Hey, don't drop that.
Pickle beak.
Don't drop that.
Bumperum.
Hey, don't drop that.
Bumperum.
Oh. I walked the wrong way again. But thank you so much, Koala, for gifting us up to Miss GBT. 6 months now, part of the Acolytes. Very generous of you, Koala. Use your pandas wisely, Chibi.
Hello.
And thank you for the follow, Wildblood. Welcome to the channel. So he fooled us there.
Hello.
The old guy. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Smelly Dribbly Foreskin. I mean, that's a username. Welcome as well. So I will give it one more try. If I die again, we will come back to him once I have a decent weapon. If this spear is... Maybe I can cheese him. Come on here. Come on, fall down. Nope. Oh. God damn it. Come on! Jump down! I wanted him to jump down. Come on! No! It was so close! He almost fell down! Okay, that's it in terms of trying to fight Diaper Samurai. You can, there are shields here that you can use as a bashing weapons. The large shields, the tower shields and large shields you can use. Sanity. So I will just pick up my souls and admit defeat for now until I beat that old man. Is he AJ? I don't think he's AJ, but he might be famous. So we have the East-West shield. Yes, exactly, Chibi. That is not only what I do in my free time, but also what I do in gaming. Yes, I did too. All right, Spellcaster. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. The East-West shield. What does it say? A wooden shield decorated with the ancient symbol of the two-headed eagle. Close to a small shield in size. Wooden shields are light, manageable, and offer relative high magic absorption. Skill parry. Okay. Did anyone play Bloodborne using the wooden shield? I have never... I've seen some challenge runs with that, but usually people don't do that. Blood, yeah. So what I want to do is get rid of the soul items here. I will just sell these. Gives me a good amount of souls, and now we will level up.
Ashen produced the coiled sword at the mark to Lothric, where the homes of the lords
to Lothric, okay.
converge.
Shall see us. Let's level up.
Then take nourish.
She just says the same here. So I'm not quite sure how I will level up, to be honest. Let's go 2 into faith, since that is what I definitely want to do. Let's go a little bit into endurance. And for now, maybe a couple in strength as well. So every level you go up, it costs more souls to level up.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
The Kirk Hammer in Bloodborne is really good. So now here we can attune spells. Can select which spell we want. We can also burn undead bone shard, but that means we will find out later. And we could put things in a storage box just to clear out our inventory. We don't have an inventory weight or anything like that, but just to keep everything clean, we could do that. But I can reinforce my Estus flask, which means now I have 5.
Be careful. I don't want.
I should have 5 users.
It is good. What needs?
Oh yeah, I think it's just I have to sit at a bonfire. Oh, the Tonitrus. I never got really warm with the Tonitrus in Bloodborne. But I've seen a few people play with that actually. And now we can travel to the high wall.